Here we are at FabTech 2024. Just want to take a few moments to introduce you to the Bendmak ZR series or BZR series of chain rotators. This is Andy Kamation with Bendmak USA. So the Bendmak BZR series of chain rotators is designed to alleviate the overhead crane, take the burden off the overhead crane in every fab shop, so fabricators and welders can very easily access multiple sides of a structural steel beam and can get that into the position they want for welding, for layout, for manual coping, whatever those operations might be, and very, very easy to work with. So this is just a short steel beam in our ZR 1200 setup, and this would be in the position for loading. So we've got the chain all the way let out, and the arms are spring loaded, so those just simply swing up out of the way, so I can load this beam or unload this beam with an overhead crane, forklift, or or even come in from the end and load it. But it is very easy to work with. This machine has a 26,000 pound capacity, so very, very capable. Also can be put with additional units, so if I want to have 4 units instead of 2, typically I'll put these about 20 foot apart, but if I want to add additional units to it, I can, and for supporting extra long beams or trusses or whatever it may be. Each side is driven by a positively engaged gear, a sprocket gear into the chain, driven through a high torque gearbox and a 5 horsepower motor. So we've got a lot of positive engagement here to get that chain up and moving around. I'm going to show you how this operates very quickly and simply. The remote on this unit looks very much like that of an overhead crane, and is very simple to operate. So we've got a switch at the bottom. One switch to the left will control just one side of the rotator versus the other, and the advantage to that is being able to adjust the rotators so that they're balanced right, so the beam is in the right position and they have equal setup, or if you want it at an angle, but you can adjust that on your own. Switch to the bottom or switch to the top will control each individual stand, or switch to the middle as it is will control both of them together. I'm going to go ahead and activate and just start picking the chain up. And again, I can pick this up to any height that I want, whatever's most convenient, comfortable for the fabricator. So as the chain shortens, the spring-loaded arms come down and the beam lifts. So I get the beam up in the air where I want it, and if I want to turn it, I can just switch it around so the chain begins to rotate instead of just lifting simultaneously. And this allows me just to flip that beam to whatever position I want, at whatever height I want, to make it convenient and comfortable. That's your Bendmak BZR 1200, the chain series rotator for Bendmak USA.